Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at a meterless setup. It's not as powerful as the metered setup, which I'll cover in another video. But this one utilizes no meter and it allows you to get a mix-up game going on your opponent. Now, Cheetah's strongest move is her pounce, which is back forward 3, which is this move, into meter burn, which is right trigger. And it allows her to spend 1 bar of meter to essentially get a mid command grab. It's pretty much unreactable from a string point of view. You're not going to see it coming. It's just too powerful. Now with trait active, it becomes even more powerful. It actually pretty much doubles the damage on her trait leap, which is crazy. So today we're going to be having a look at how we can set up our opponent with this so that we have this as an option, as a cash out. And if they do something bad or they don't block the setup, they get hit anyway. So let's have a quick look. So this is just the basic setup. Okay, so if you have a look at Superman's health here, he's taken quite a beating, and this is all off of this setup here. So this is a cross-up, a forward 3 cross-up mid-screen setup. It meets his tech roll, but it won't hit tech roll backdash. I'll go over that in a second. But first of all, I'm just going to explain how you get it. So after a forward 3, walk forward slightly. Then do down 2 trade. So when you've done walk forward slightly, down 2 trade, you're going to want to walk forward slightly again. And then when they hit the floor, the moment their body hits the floor, you're going to input forward 3. And this is the result. So that's on an opponent that is sort of just waking up normally. You know, they're not delaying wake up, they're not doing tech roll, they're not mashing invincible wake ups and things like that. You do have options against those sort of things. So if they're doing like tech roll and they're trying to just get away from this, they know what's coming, just hit them with the old dive kick and they're taking similar damage anyway. So that's really important to know. The other thing obviously is if the opponent pardon me, is just waking up with sort of like a rising grab, or it really just depends on the move they're doing. Some of them whiff entirely, just depends on the nature of the move. Other ones, their inputs are reversed, so this actually reverses inputs on opponents' wake ups, which is really important to know. And you can change the setup slightly, add a bit of meter to it, and they walk into a traded up Cheetah meter burn forward 3, and you can just freestyle whatever combo you want to do after that. You're putting your opponent in a really awkward situation with this setup, to the point that they're most likely going to start doing delayed wake up. Now the optimal delayed wake up for you as the Cheetah player will be the longest delayed wake up, long delay. Let's have a quick look at what that would look like for you. So from here, you get a meaty. So you can meaty forward 2 if you like, you can meaty standing 2. Standing 2 is a little bit safer because if they do short delayed wake up and they try and like jump out or mash, you will almost contest with it. You're a little bit negative in that regard, but at the same time you might get away with, you know, standing 2 into command grab or just 2-2 bounce cancel. Who knows? That's the main thing, but we're going to be focusing on long delay because that's the most important delay to us at this moment in time. So you're going to do that into the mid meter burn drop, then you're going to do 4-2-3 again, and if they delay again, you're going to hit them with another one, and you're going to do massive damage for, you know, 2 bars. So I'm just going to go quickly over like the counter to this. So the counter to this will be someone jump in. If they jump, the sort of drop doesn't work. It's a command grab in all senses. But there is like 2 ways out of this. If you know they're jumping, you can just instantly do a dive kick and shut that down. Or if you're not too sure about it, you can just bounce cancel for 2 bars. Make sure the whole thing plays out. Still hits them. And you're going to do good damage. That was without trait as well, so if you're looking to do trait, bounce cancel for 2 bars, you're going to do solid damage anyway. So the opponent's in an impossible situation where they're trying to read between bounce cancel or meter burn drop, and either way for you it's still going to be 1-2 bars for the similar amount of damage. And you don't even have to do that. Obviously, you know, with the idea of this, you can just do whatever you want afterwards. You don't have to do anything. You can be patient, you can wait, you can do different strings. That's the beauty of Cheetah. You can just go straight into command grabs, which would be obviously a pretty cool idea if I can actually land it. Rushing. There we go. But most of the time, the opponent's going to try and jump out. So you can't jump out of 2-2. So that's another option. So this with trait up. Oh, look how much damage this is. I actually need to block the first one. So it's 250 damage. Let's do 1 bar. 350. So you end up doing more damage with just 2-2 into that for the same amount of bar. So it's a really hard and impossible situation for the opponent once they've delayed their wake up. It's almost like a death sentence, and it's up to you to capitalize on the opponent doing delayed wake up and making sure that you maximize these sort of gains from that. Now we're going to have a very quick trip to the corner because this does work in the corner and there is meterless setups. You just want to add a jump free in there. Same deal. And you know, you can do whatever the hell you want. Opponent's dead. So it's a very similar concept. But instead of just doing walk forward, you just do jump 3 because you can because you're in the corner. And you just get massive damage from it. Now there is a restand option which I will just go over. It's a little bit tricky. You do standing 2 into forward 2-3, and then from here obviously you've got enough trait active that this on block or on hit will work. And they're almost dead. So that's on hit, on block, you know, they've probably got 10-15% left. But as you can see here, this is just such an extremely potent tool for Cheetah, and it's something that if we really want to sort of represent her in like the best way possible and the strongest way we can, we're going to have to master all of these options going forward because it's so important for Cheetah's gameplay. Be aware that if you ever do 1-1-2 and it hits them, you have to delay the drop because there's too much hit advantage. So yeah, that's it for the video today. One last thing I'll go over just in case you didn't know. You can like back 3 and it crosses up from there. The trick to it is just wait till you see the full recovery animation, then hit back 3, and it doesn't even look like it crosses up, but it does. Not as powerful as a forward 3 cross up because they can just hold down and block both sides, but if the opponent isn't ready for it, it's definitely a powerful tool and something that they're going to have to be on their toes thinking about. Right, so that's it guys for today. I will update the sort of metered version because there is a metered version to this setup, and I'll try and get that video up as soon as possible. Thanks for watching guys, take care.